Curtis DIY.
DIY, it's been a second since we done a story on my guy LaRussell, but he has been doing amazing things since the last time. He started off this new year with a huge goal, and it was a goal that I almost didn't see had I not been following him because no news outlets were covering this. And I wasn't the only one that noticed this. There's an Instagram content creator named DJ Angle Degree who highlighted sort of the irony of the things that we complain about as hip hop heads, as fans of lyricism, as fans of independent hip hop, and us as DIYers, I guess. He noticed a contradiction in the things that we complain about and the things that we celebrate. Hear him out, because when I posted this on my page, it pissed some people off, but it also informed me of an amazing goal that LaRussell has of selling 100,000 albums from his home. That's some DIY shit, bro.
Hip hop, where is the unified love for LaRussell? Granted, he's got 2 million followers and he's been doing this grassroots thing for a while, but I saw that people were buying his album for thousands of dollars. He is everything that we say we want hip hop to be.
Yeah, you heard that right. We're going to cover that, but someone bought his album, I think on day 1 or day 2, for $5,000. Wait, don't hold your applause. Then Kyrie Irving. That was my sham god. Kyrie Irving came and bought his album for $11,000.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
He didn't say $100,000. He said 100,000 copies. But let him cook. That's crazy.
Why are we not talking about him all the time? You know, I've made my post about Travis Scott and Drake, and really what I want to highlight to the world is that hip-hop is currently in a very schizophrenic state. I hear some people celebrating the fact that we're not in the top 40 right now. I hear some people saying that hip-hop is only supposed to be about the revolution. I also hear that numbers don't matter and that the Grammys don't respect us, but somehow Kendrick won all these Grammys, which, again, I'm super happy for, but we're following this line of thinking. Hip-hop is not supposed to be popular. Hip-hop is not supposed to be celebrated. They always look over us. But at the same time, Kendrick is amazing because he won all these Grammys over a song that's taking down that. Do you see where I'm going with this? I saw LaRussell last summer, and I have to say, seeing him live is like an energy that I feel like hip-hop keeps talking about we're missing, and we're not missing it. It's just like we simultaneously want it to be celebrated by popular culture while also describing popular culture as the problem.
Oh, shit.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell
Oh,
it.
shit. Whoo. He said a lot. And before those of y'all, because I know I got a lot of Kendrick fans in here, I understand it. Before y'all go crazy over what he said, he didn't say anything critical of Kendrick in that. He's just saying that we tend to contradict ourselves when we highlight wins in the mainstream lens. When we highlight these, it's really easy for us to say, man, don't nobody care about them white folks awards. They don't validate hip hop. But then when somebody in hip hop that we validate is like, oh, that's really representing the culture, right, goes and wins, we're excited and we're happy. Rightfully so. Like, two things can be right, but I think it is a worthy criticism. It's a worthy thing to bring up, because if you say you're looking for something and somebody's presenting it, but the thing that's stopping you is, well, I don't like his music, which I saw in the comments, which was kind of surprising to me, because I feel like he makes like if you love Bay Area music, he makes that music, and I love Bay Area music, so maybe I'm a little bit biased, but that shouldn't be the thing that stops you. If it's hip hop that you love, and hip hop started in the boroughs, started on crates and home equipment, DJing and all of this, cardboard and all that out there. If you have that kind of love for the foundation, how could you not have love for somebody who's doing some of the most hip hop shit you've seen in 2026? Are you kidding me?
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Doing these shows from home is no easy feat. Selling out shows from home is not an easy feat. Doing this from the Bay Area, which I often feel like is an area that gets stolen from creatively on a regular basis, while at the same time being overlooked by a lot of regions, but that's a conversation for another day. I love the Bay Area because they always sound like, as rappers, they're having more fun than any other rappers in the world. They sound like they get this. Like they sound like hip hop has been very much alive. Even if you don't really understand the content or the slang, it don't matter. The fun is there, right? One of the legends of independence, E40, of course, represents. Too Short represents. So what is it? Do we want it to be so customized to our likes and what we think it should be that we're just going to ignore anybody until that person shows up? I don't know. I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
LaRussell is underground hip hop while also selling 100,000 records in 30 days, having a large swath of people in a multitude of cultures respecting the music, bringing in live orchestras, highlighting people from the past. Like, I just want to see this concerted effort around LaRussell because he is what we keep saying we want to see in hip hop. And again, I think that he can exist while also hip hop can be in the top 40. You know what I'm saying? But like, if y'all not down with LaRussell, yeah, get down. Cause I said 10s, 20s, 50s.
Absolutely. So let me kind of walk you down the timeline of how this thing came to be. The road to 100K, which ironically, this man is alive right now. Talk about somebody that don't never stop working, bro. Like, I know I get that a lot, but damn it, I look at what he do. He make me tired just looking at him what he doing. So this is a post that he put up, I believe, on December 31st, and he set the goal and he was very loud about it. And we're going to talk about the risk that comes along with this because he speaks about it himself. He says 100,000 albums independently, 30 days. If I've ever helped you in any way, now is the time to help me back. Pre-order available now. So I believe he has a project that is produced by legendary Lil Jon, and this is the pre-order he's talking about. He then this is the day before, I guess, December 30th, he just poses the question. This is just an introduction to the idea. He says, do y'all believe in today's time an indie artist could sell 100K albums? Ruben, check the rhyme, said 100K physicals? No. First week? Maybe not. Over time? Yes. Who else? Said, yes, someone can do it. Cape says it's possible. And then other folks kind of had questions along the way. Yes, just takes one hit, detail-oriented album, quality engineering, and visibility that isn't forced or attached to some political agenda. So there's mixed feedback in terms of what is possible. It doesn't surprise me because there was mixed feedback in terms of what was possible for the $100 album for Nipsey. As much as he is revered, so many people doubted him when he was alive, and I remember seeing it and being so confused because I'm like, do you not understand, especially as an independent artist, what this means for all of us? This is on January 1st, the first day of the year. He says, I'm starting the year off with a challenge for myself and my community. 100K albums, 30 days, independently. Please help me make history. Album pre-order available now. Pay whatever you want. All I ask is that you show up for me. For somebody that has given so much content, right? For somebody who, and I'm not saying that to say that anybody is owed anything. For somebody who has given so much content in terms of his music, so much content, so much games and gems in his, he has a series where he sits down with Tieta and gives out a bunch of information that independent artists, I don't think you understand how lucky you fucking are to get this information. This information used to have to be pulled from resources that you had to pay a lot of money just to get a little bit of what that game is. You're getting it on a weekly basis on your phone, which is insane to me because I remember a time where, never mind, I'm sounding like Unc. Doing this campaign is so much bigger than just the individual artist. It's a statement of independence. If you believe in yourself and you believe in your independence, there's no way in hell you look at this and start getting picky about musical tastes. And start getting picky about, well, I just wish that he wouldn't do this, and I wish he was like this. No. If you believe in independence, support independence. Unconditional. Unless he is saying things that are against your moral code, your political views, your religious views, and it's just something you can't rock with. But I don't think he's done that. I think he has been very consistent in everything that he's talked about. Well, this was the first day of him launching, and he got 1,000 sales in 24 hours.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
And I believe he launched this using the Even platform, so he's able to kind of track it and put that up there as it goes along. Like, it's insane because this almost feels like a telethon. Remember the telethon? You'll never find. Hey, thank you, Rebecca from North Dakota. A love just like mine. Hey, I got you. Just say less. You gave $1,000. Thank you. It's kind of like the same type beat, but it's a very hip hop approach to doing it, and I love it. He said, real people buying real music from a real artist. Don't just witness history, be a part of it. Do you guys understand that if he shows that there's 100 people, 100,000 people who are willing to buy an album from him, do you understand what that says about what's available to everybody else? Do you understand what that means when it says what's available to everybody else as independent artists? You don't need 100,000. Matter of fact, some of y'all are in between bills and could use 2 people. But you so stuck in your ways, so stuck in the programming that has been put upon you that, oh, nobody buys music anymore. Nobody does this. Nobody. I just know for a fact because I never did it before and I just have experience of these things with my insecurity so loud in my head it feels like a fact. Shut up. Somebody's doing it. Somebody's doing it. And when they show you it's possible, it's not a time to start becoming selfish. This is a time to pour in to the goal, to the purpose. The next day, insane, or I guess the same day, somebody paid $5,000 for an album. This is the power of building real community, he said, and having a real impact. Real people buying real music from a real artist. Just when you thought it couldn't get any crazier. Kyrie Irving comes through and buys his album for $11,000. First of all, round of applause for Kyrie.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
It feels like Kyrie has always put his money where his mouth is. He's always supported causes that, you know, that it seems like America media outlets will try to villainize. He seems to always show up for families that lose loved ones through maybe police brutality or just horrific things that happen. Kyrie always shows up and never says anything about it like, oh, y'all need to show me more respect because of what I do for everybody else. He shows love and he goes right back to what he was doing before. He go right back to Twitch and he go right back to, you know what I'm saying, recovering so he can get back into this NBA team or NBA season, I should say. But he sent that $11,000 in and we actually got a chance to hear from him in this video right here. Listen to what he said when LaRussell got him on the phone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sir.
Can you
What up,
say
bud?
something to the people one time?
What up, family? What up, tribe? Man, shout out to LaRussell, brother. Real good brother, man. You earned it, bro. You deserve it, man. You worked your ass off, so thought I'd just contribute to what you got going on, and I know you'll pay it forward, so I ain't got to worry about that, man. You're a great dude, and get to know each other from afar, but, hey, man, it costs nothing to support, but I'm just putting my money where my mouth is, bro. Helping out my community, helping out my people, bro, and I want to see you reach your goals, so shout out to you, bro.
I just want to see you reach your goal.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
And you notice how, and I don't think this is, you know, saying anything about his music at all, because I enjoy his music. He didn't mention anything about the music. He mentioned everything about his character and his goal. I appreciate what you're doing. I know you're going to pay it forward. Investing into this is so much more about knowing how much he reinvests back into his community in the Bay Area, knowing all these restaurants that he's walked in and he said, I'm going to pay for a day's worth of business so that the people can come in here and get smoothies for free. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to pay for a day's worth of business at this barbershop so that everybody who comes in here can get a free haircut throughout the day. You ain't even got to worry about them paying or not. I'm already going to take care of that. Like, I don't know how much more you need to see from some of y'all stubborn hip hop lenses. This is as hip hop as it fucking gets. Having fun in the music, finding ways to make music. Like, you got to understand, if you've never been to a show, I don't think you would understand. You got to understand how rare what's going on is happening. And I have a video about it. Definitely go check it out about my live experience seeing them in San Diego. To be able to pull families into a hip hop show is such a rarity in itself. I saw kids with their father and their mother and their sister in the crowd. I seen people come out to a hip hop show on a Sunday mid-afternoon. Usually hip hop shows, especially independent hip hop shows, is like starting at 9-10 p.m. It's just traditionally how it's been. That's kind of difficult for people who got to get up at 4 or 5 in the morning. He's already accommodated that. Sold out a show that he didn't even really have to promote because he's always promoting himself anyways. And when people saw the date popped up, they showed up. He had them people in that venue and out that venue in less than 2 hours. And they still had the rest of their Sunday to go to it. I'm sorry, everything that he has done in his character trumps whatever issue. Because I'm telling you something. Let's see if I can even pull this up. Is this even here? Where's it at? Where's it at? Somebody, because I shared that video and somebody came through, and you know they got to figure out some shit to be mad about. It's just the internet. I get that. Someone says, why are people? I bet all I did was say support LaRussell. This person comes in who I don't know and says, because he sounds like he raps at a 6th grade lunch table. The hustle is noted though. And Lady Di said, I don't understand why artists treat other artists this way. And LaRussell, not being above the bullshit, he said, 1 follower. Oh, damn it.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Damn it. Oh, damn it. Your jealousy showing, girlfriend. Oh, damn it. It costs nothing to support, like Kyrie Irving said. It costs nothing to support, and I don't think people realize. I don't think they realize there is nothing that is guaranteed about this goal. He has set a goal that could very well be seen as a failure in some other people's eyes if he doesn't reach that number. Nobody gonna see it as a failure, first of all, because what he's already doing is insane in the first few days. But for the people who think in extremes like that, they'll look at that and say, maybe you were getting too big for your britches. This is the risk that comes along with it. And he titled this Real Talk from a Real Human. Talk to us, LaRussell.
It's something special about committing to a goal that you could possibly fail at. It's really easy to do the easy things and look good for always succeeding. But putting yourself out there to do something that you could possibly fail at is a different kind of fire. Me venturing off to sell 100,000 albums independently is something that in my heart I feel like I could accomplish. But in my mind and in the world, there's still that fear of like, damn, I could possibly fall short. I've never sold 100,000 albums, I don't have the data to back me to say that I can. All I have is the belief in myself and my community.
Man.
And it's something special about that. The possibility of failing publicly and having to live in that. Aim for something that you might miss, because who you become along that journey is what really matters. You don't know what's gonna make you until you do something that could break you as well.
Hello.
Go get that out, man. 100,000 independently. Help a young black boy fly.
Come on. That's what we intend to do. We intend to pour our support into what you're doing. I shot him a text the other day and I said, bro, the example that you setting is so important, because not everybody's going to get it, because not everybody likes hard work. Not everybody who's even in rap likes to rap. Not everybody who is a producer likes to produce, but they're still in the space. And we have to comb through them to find the gems that do exist in human beings who do put their heart into their art, who do set goals for themselves that challenge themselves and don't just keep them in a stagnant place. It takes so much heart and belief that you can do this, because it's not just random people on the internet that don't want to see you succeed. You know that there's actually people in high-powered places that don't want to see you succeed. There are people in that traditional record business who want you to believe that independence is still so much of a gap between what you can do when the machine is behind you. Now, in terms of visibility, in terms of opportunity, maybe it's going to always be like that. But when I think about what is possible and what is necessary for us as men and women in this independent space, our numbers are not the same numbers that we need to reach in order for it to justify the kind of marketing the machine needs to put behind somebody. If they put $10 million behind somebody, they need to make that 10 million and some for profit. But if you're able to do, as he said, right? I want to see if I have this other clip up where he's talking about he's in the studio, and I think it is right here. He said he's in the studio, and his daughter was helping him. She was helping him burn CDs. Is this it?
This morning, I woke up and I had a sale for $11,000. And I'm like, who the hell would give me $11,000? And it happened to be number 11 on the Dallas Mavericks.
Okay, that's not the clip, but I want to see if I can find that real quick. He had a clip where he's basically talking about, is this it?
We ain't seen a nigga campaigning like this in so long. Since Obama, nigga.
Let's see if I can find it, because he has been going every single day, if you can see this right now. Is this it? Oh, look at this one. This one had me cracking up. There's a lot of clips that are coming up. He getting hella content from this. He's doing this in his pop's garage, by the way.
Hey, you know what's crazy? A lady sent me a message yesterday. She said, as soon as I get my disability check, I got you. And in my head, I said, when she get her disability, she finna give it to me because I got disability. I'm from the Bay.
Well, there you go. There you go. There you go. He said it. He said it. Is this it? Oh, there it is. Here's a clip. Here's a clip where he talks about his daughter helping him burn CDs from home. It's like we're back in the early 2000s, and I love it.
We really been burning these ourselves. Like, I took this shit back to the old days. My pops was known for CDs and DVDs. And instead of producing a bunch of physicals, like, I thought it'd be dope as fuck for us to burn them ourselves. And I taught my daughter how to burn CDs. She burned her first CD yesterday. It was the dopest shit in the world. And we've been burning these from the crib ourselves, and we signing them ourselves.
If only Fry's was still open.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Because big dog, big fella, the way I used to run through grandma's color ink on her printer to print out them CDs with the full color, dog, the way I used to go through them CD spindles by the 100, boy, the way I used to go through them CD spindles by the 100. Dog. If only Fry's was still open.
And we making them personal. And, you know, I got this idea to pull up to a whole bunch of different cities in the region. We're going to bring the burners out. We're going to burn CDs live. We're going to sign them live. And that's what it's going to be like. We really outside for this campaign. We taking this shit back to the roots.
Come on.
To the roots. We really.
Do y'all remember? It's the last thoughts I got. Do you remember when I said about a year ago, I said that hip hop is coming back home? This was the vision that I was seeing. This is the vision that I was seeing of hip hop coming back home, which means that it will not be as loud as it once was, at least on our television screens. And it's funny because it comes back to the Gil Scott-Heron quote of the revolution will not be televised. He talked about how what he meant was that the revolution starts in the mind first. And I feel like there's other interpretations that can extend upon that. Yeah, it starts in the mind first. These ideas that you're seeing LaRussell doing is starting in the mind first. And then you start to see things happen on a local level, on a grassroots level, in an independent circle level, in your social media community level. And then before you know it, let him sell 100,000 copies from home. Let him sell 100,000 copies from home. Do you understand what that will mean? So, DIYers, I highly, highly recommend, if you want to see this independent space thrive, this is the kind of campaign to get behind. I don't think but 1% of independent artists believe in themselves enough to go in a campaign like this. This says a lot, right? Because of the risk that comes along with it. Put your support behind it. Go to Even. Go get this project. You can get it for whatever price you want, but go support it with whatever you got. DIYers, those are my thoughts. You let me know what you think.
DIY.
Tear in your eye.